You know the name. This one here for that very special someone in my life right now, you know what I'm saying? Check me out. Hey, this one here for my lady.
Here we go. If you do not know me, or if you have never seen me before, or anything from like my platforms or anything like that, my name is Alexandria Richard. I am 20 years old. I am from Texas, and welcome to my podcast. Probably the main question that everybody is probably going to ask me is, why do you want to start a podcast? And the reason why is just because I want to branch out and do something new and something fresh, and just really like getting like in depth on this side of like a different platform, because I feel like everybody's doing a lot of like influencing and like being an influencer, and just, yeah, I still want to do that form of context and like still doing that, but I also want to get more into like the podcast and like, you know, just being like how I am right now, comfy, cozy, and we're having a phone call conversation together, but y'all are just not here with me, but you're watching me. So yeah, and on this podcast, I am going to be, with my journey, I want to be interviewing people, giving advice, and just having like story time, stuff like that. So still the same stuff that I would do on YouTube, but just doing it more on a different platform. And the people who are watching it, besides from the people who are listening, to you watching it, I'm looking at you. The laptop is for me to record this episode, and just all of my episodes will be recorded from there. I got my box over here, I got my mic, so I got my ring light, I got my lighting in here. So yeah, a lot of the videos will be recorded in my room, so if you guys watch it, you know, from watching me on YouTube and stuff like that, I do a lot of my recordings in my room. And yeah, so yeah, I will be still doing YouTube, okay? So y'all are still going to be getting like a little bit of videos here and there from me, and also like still just, you know, like either day in the lives or morning routines or like get ready with me. So still stuff like that, but also still doing the context of filming podcasts and stuff like that. Now, also, I will get celebrity interviews on here, and I feel like the more I will be putting more videos out, the more gosh, what's the word? It's always when I'm filming, I always forget the words and I get tongue tied. The more, we're gonna say, popularity and attraction that I get from my channel, the more we're gonna get people on here, okay, is what I'm trying to say. I will be having celebrities on here. I don't know when, I do not know how, but we're gonna manifest it. This year, I will be getting a lot of attraction and celebrity attraction. So yeah, the first guest who I really, really, really desire and want on this podcast is Machine Gun Kelly. I've been getting questions and stuff ready for whenever I do interview him. So yeah, I know the haters looking at this are probably gonna be like, girl, you only have this amount of people who watch you, and like, okay, but honestly though, everybody starts somewhere. So to you haters who come across this video, you gotta start from the bottom. Like anything in life, you start from the bottom, like what Drake said. All right, but yeah, so he will be my first guest, and I'm gonna get him on here, okay? He will be on this podcast. So yeah, there's still a name floating around in the air of the podcast, for this podcast. So we're trying to figure out a name, okay? It's coming. All right, so stay tuned for that. And this is my official announcement. A podcast is being started. All right, I'm looking at you guys, and you guys listening on Spotify or wherever you are listening to this on. It's coming. A name is coming. All right, but for now, it's my podcast. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little brief introduction, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the journey along with this and just hearing me and just getting to relate to me. Someone who's literally has no high volume of following. So yeah, I'm excited, and stay tuned for more, of course. And yeah, hopefully everybody is having a good 2024. So, yep. But thank you guys so much for listening and for watching. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out an outro. I was gonna say, like, good night, everybody. God bless you. If you know the show, it was back in the 70s or 60s. I don't know. From the Cher and Sonny and Cher show. They always said at the end of it, they were like, of their comedy show hour special, they said, good night, everybody, God bless you. Well, they ended with a song, I Got You, Babe, depending on the episode. And they would always say, good night, everybody, God bless you. So I think I low-key want to do that. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it, or, yeah. But we're going to try it out. So, but thank you guys so much for watching this podcast, and stay tuned for the next episode. And good night, everybody. God bless you. Yes. But yeah, bye guys.